What's going on? 2cwik4u coming to you in the next video. This is going to be a double video. Don't have much on these next two RCs. First one's this rustler, Traxxas rustler. Originally it was, the old schoolers will know just by the body, this was one of the original Traxxas rustlers that came out way back in the day, even before the XL5. It actually had an XL1 speed controller in there. When I purchased it, I purchased it used on Craigslist. It was used, but it was in immaculate condition. I mean, there wasn't a scratch on the body. There was maybe 2 scratches underneath it. But like I said, it was the XL1. Had the plastic gears in the transmission. I instantly pulled the XL1 out, put an VXL system into it. Upgraded the gears to metal, upgraded the rear arms to the Traxxas 4x4 slash, put an RPM front bumper on it, put the Traxxas wheelie bar on this one. It is ready to run, not at the moment. I stripped what parts I needed to take off just to put on my 100-mile-an-hour project, just so we can keep it together until my parts come in for that, such as links, the steering knuckles. That's on my 100-mile-an-hour rustler right now. Once those parts come in, of course, I'll put them back on this and it'll be ready to go. I did pull it had a Spectrum receiver in here. I pulled that out, and that's in the 100-mile-an-hour car. Rustler. I'll have to get another Spectrum receiver for this. Besides that, it is ready to go. Have tires, body. My tires, I'm using the Proline Dirt Hogs. Highly recommend these tires for all-around driving. I do a lot of road driving, and you can still see these have plenty of grip, plenty of, and even with the VXL system, I've had these actually came with this car. I know they're not the original to the original car, but this is what I've been using. But I do need new rims. I'll show you. That's a rear tire with the VXL system. Plenty of grip still, but yeah, the rims are pretty shot on these. As you see, it's black chassis, black transmission, black everything. That's how it came. That's how Traxxas used to make their cars before they switched to the gray chassis. As far as upgrades, it doesn't have much. RPM rear arms. Like I said, I upgraded all the gears in the transmission. RPM front bumper. That's basically it with this car. Let me get this one out of the way, and I'll show you my next one. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-4-1 video, because I don't have much to say on either one of these. So I didn't want to make super short videos on each one. I'm not really talking about much. This is my truck, my Savage Flux. Awesome truck. I don't know what I could say about this truck. It's basically bone stock. The only thing I've done to it is put an RPM center skid. This is normally open. You can see your drive lines, you can see your center diff, your brake, or not your brakes, but your clutch. You can see all that. It's normally opened up. That's basically the only upgrade. Flip the battery boxes around, I'll show you that. Very first upgrade you do, the antennas normally pop out the top. First upgrade you do, drill a hole in the back, pop your antenna out the back. You see the hole in the top? This truck will flip over instantly. You'll rip your antenna right off if you keep it coming off the top. I don't know why they did that. So drill a hole in the back, pop your antenna straight out the back. As you see, you've seen how it was sitting there. Not whatever. But back to the batteries. This is another upgrade. HPI has a problem with these battery boxes popping open on hard jumps. You'll see I'll use the hell out of this truck, and hopefully I get some running videos of it. But normally these boxes flip to the inside. They don't flip out like this. There we go. You see how that flips? Normally they flip in and they'd hit here, and it makes it real difficult to slide the battery in and out. So I spun them around, put the left on the right, right on the left, whatever. And there it is. This truck, it's the 2350, which is different than the HP. There's two different HPI Savage fluxes. There's a 2350, which is, like I said, what this is. It's basically the Savage Flux HP has the same Mamba system as what's in the E-Revo and the E-Max, and what I'm putting in the 100-mile-an-hour Rustler. But it's branded under an HPI name, under the I can't think of the name what they use it under. The HPI Blur system. It's the exact same thing as it is a Castle, just rebranded. This actually, I don't know if you'll be able to read that. It's a Cubase. They're a step down from that Mamba system. The speed controller can handle 6S. The motor, they recommend 4S. I run the truck on 6S. I've had no issues. I'm sure it's not recommended. If you look on YouTube, type Savage Flux 2350, there's a guy on there that runs it, I believe, up to 10S on this stock system. Ends up blowing the system, but he puts 2S in up at a time, completely balloons these tires where they're almost touching each other. Whatever, go check his video if you want. This is mine. Wheelie bar works great. Awesome. I could wheelie all the way down the road. I could wheelie as far as I want to wheelie until something gets in my way and I have to bring it down, or I'm getting too far away for signal. But it's basically pretty stock. Like I said, the only upgrade is the RPM skid on the bottom, and then plus, YouTube tips. Like I said, spin the battery boxes, Velcro in your battery, because these boxes will flip open. So Velcro your batteries boxes down. Zip tie your bumpers brace together, because that is the only thing that's holding see those silver pins sticking out? That's the only thing that's holding those silver pins is these tabs on your bumper supports. Bad design from HPI again, but whatever. Simple zip tie solves that problem. It does have metal links through metal drive lines throughout, metal standard drive lines, drive shafts, all metal. Great truck. Highly recommend. If you're into bashing, truck to get, for sure. Absolutely. Don't get the E-Max unless you want, a Traxxas truck. You have to have a Traxxas truck. I've had an E-Max. I've had a T-Max. I've had Savage gas nitro. I haven't had an E-Revo, but from what I've had from the E-Max and the T-Max, similar parts is what seems to be breaking. You seem to constantly be snapping your bulkheads, A-arms, shock towers, bending shock shafts, whatever. That's besides the point. This is a basher truck. You'll see, hopefully I'll get some video of this launching. I have a BMX track, like I've said before, literally right around the corner from my house. I'm hoping to talk my son into recording me jumping it with his iPhone, because I'm not going to have him chasing me down with his laptop. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some video of this thing jumping like monster jumps. I'm not talking little jumps, I'm talking monster jumps. But that's pretty much it. All I have. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and there'll be a lot more to come. Thank you. Talk to you later.